Hey there, YouTube. This is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a super fast, lightning quick haul. And here we go. Got Star Wars Vader Down #1 fried pie variant. Picked this up. Very happy with that. Still in the poly bag. Brand new sealed and looking good. I got my son a copy of this a couple weeks ago, and I saw another one come up, and I just couldn't not get it. I thought it was awesome. It's a classic Vader story. If you haven't read it, read it. And if you haven't got this copy of it, get it. Next, we got Pink Panther, the Pink Anniversary issue, #1. There were about 3 covers of these. They were all fantastic looking, but I just couldn't pass up the classic. This is called the Classic Pink cover, and it's got the Inspector Detector app and the Pink Panther Finder app, and they're both looking, and he's hiding, and he's looking. So I think it's pretty good. I've already read about half of it. It's funny. If you're a fan of the Pink Panther cartoons as a kid or even as an adult, no judgment here. But if you're a fan of it, you would really enjoy this. They really did a good job of keeping the fun of the Pink Panther and his little, he's a cool cat who has some bad luck from time to time, but in the end usually figures out a way to still be happy and to enjoy what he's doing. So that's Pink Panther Pink Anniversary issue. I got it for my wife, but I think after talking to her, I might end up just keeping it, or we'll share it. It'll be in our shared collection. Here's Oblivion Song #2. Sorry for the tag there, but every now and then I gotta pick up stuff from mycomicshop.com, and because my local shop, they're having trouble. They're still getting their stuff together, and hopefully they'll have it all figured out here in the next month or so. But I went yesterday for New Comic Wednesday, and they had nothing. Literally nothing came in. So that was a shame, but we still able to work out some deals and sold them some comics that I had out of my personal collection to try and help them out on their auction. So hopefully they'll do well and get back on track. Next, I have the Marvel previews. This is number 31. This is the Hunt for Wolverine. So any of you picked up the Hunt for Wolverine teaser cover that was put out? This is the teaser that it originally came from. So this was the Hunt for Wolverine classic, teaser cover, and then they turned this into the actual comic cover. So I got this, and I have another previews book. I'm trying to collect the entire Hunt for Wolverine kind of run. I liked that they told us up front what it was going to be. We have the Hunt for Wolverine, and then I think there's 3 or 4 more stories, and each of them are going to have 4 issues, and then it'll go into a regular Wolverine run, which I'll be glad to have back. X-23 is okay, but I don't think the character has very much depth. She seems kind of bland and a boring replacement. Just to see some Wolverine action out there, and it doesn't do enough for me. And the Old Man Logan, I get tired of watching him get beat up. He's basically like a shell of Wolverine that I enjoy, so I'm not really into watching that. So both those don't float my boat enough, but I look forward to the real Wolverine coming home. Next, we got James Bond, The Body, issue number 4. So that's about to come to a close. We're all over the final. Usually they only run about 6 issues. So I'd say that one's coming down to an end. And then, and it's very good book. You really need James Bond. If you like James Bond, if you like anything about James Bond, you'll probably love these comics because they do a great job of blending all the different versions of James Bond from the different movies, the different actors that played him. And then also, if you read the original novels like I have, there's a lot of difference between the original James Bond novel character and the ones that you find in these movies. But they are subtle. There's a lot of them, but they're all subtle. Well, this book does a good job of combining them all and really making an all-around Bond, which I think is fantastic. Something an actor probably couldn't pull off on a movie because it would be too difficult to pull range from all those different types of Bond characters, but this comic does an excellent job of being close to the novels and really earning the title Ian Fleming's James Bond 007, because I think some of the movies, they're just James Bond, but not really Ian Fleming's James Bond, which is the original author. And I already gave you a Superman free one, so I went to my local comic shop. I sold them a bunch of books because they do online auctions. It's how they're staying alive, and so I'm coming to terms with that. But they had mentioned that they were missing slabs, that they didn't have enough books to sell, the good books. So I know my collection is probably better than a random bin of 50 comics that they might buy. So I went ahead and curated a small collection for them, brought it to them for them to offer up for sale. They gave me a good price for it. I thought everything was fair, but y'all know me. I can't. I like a fair deal, but I like it even better when I'm really happy. So at the end of the whole deal, I was like, hey, I'll also take $7.99 worth of store credit. So they didn't even have this cover in last week. So I picked it up this week. And then I also, then I was walking out. I was like, what, no bag and board? So then I got another bag and board for it. So it works out. So anyway, that's my super fast comic haul. Basically as fast as I can do it. 6 to 7 minutes is really, I think my shortest video is like 6 minutes. So there you go, everybody. Enjoy your comics today and get out there and enjoy whatever weather you're having in your part of the world. And this is BUB'S Comics signing out. Thanks so much. Bye.